Dobar dan svima. Ja, ovo je jako zvučno dobro, da baš ne vičem. So good afternoon, everybody. I'm happy to see you here. So today we have gathered on a two-day event regarding MCAA Curie Alumni Association entitled Increasing Mobility and Funding for Better Research. So just to give you a short reason why we are organizing this. So 2 years ago, we were supposed to organize a Marie Curie Alumni Association General Conference in Zagreb. Unfortunately, March happened to be different than we all expected, so COVID didn't allow us to organize this conference. And in fact, this is the first in-place or physical event organized by our organization after the start of COVID. So kind of we are breaking the ice of normal life or normal conferences again. So at the very beginning, I have to apologize. You were able to see that we had our Minister of Science as a guest lecturer. However, he apologized. He will not be able to join us. So I will start by opening this conference with the lecture regarding our association. So what is Marie Curie Alumni Association? Here you can see Marie Curie. We all know who she is. And our association is in fact gathering all the fellows or grantees of Marie Curie fellowships. Here you can see that we have been funded in 2012, and as of yesterday, we have more than 19,000 members in more than 150 countries in the world. So our idea is to connect researchers and to foster networking, collaborations, also afterwards, once that our fellowships have ended. So the membership in our association is free. The only thing is that you have to have, obviously, a grant, and you have to be either resident in the country where you have grant, or you have to have grant in some country. And the funding that we have is supported by European Commission Director General for Education and Culture. So we also have a certain amount of money that can be spent. You will see on the following slides on what. So just a little bit about our structure. So we have a General Assembly, which is formed by our board. Our board has executive committee, ordinary members. We have a member from European Commission. We also have chapter chairs and working group chairs. As I already told you, okay. My pointer isn't working, but it's okay, not such a big deal. So we have more than 33 chapters according to different countries, and we have different working groups. We have a group which is dealing with policy, and here we have also our member Tomislav, who is leading the next panel, who is in the work for policy. We have group for research funding, general equality, bridging science, society, science communication. And already from these working groups, you can see which is our aim or target with this association. As I already told you, we have more than 19,000 members as of yesterday. On this pie chart, you can see what is the distribution between gender. We still have a little bit more females than male members. You can see scientific panel, which is leading with life sciences, engineering, and then social sciences. You can see distribution of country of residence. Leading is UK, which isn't really a big surprise. Then we have Spain, Germany, and so on. And the last pie chart is telling you which nationality is most won by Marie Curie fellowships, and that's Italy, followed by Spain, and then Germany, and so on. Okay, next. It's not working. Where should I point it? Okay, it's working. So we have several pillars. And now our technician support will help us. Aha, I turned it off. Good, that's fine. So we have several pillars. We have career networking, as I already told you, career development, science policy, science communication, and innovation. And we also offer certain services, since, as I told you, we have a certain amount of money available to us. So one that is maybe most appealing are microgrants. Microgrants can be used for different purposes, travel, one word of media, meaning that with this money you can cover your travel expenses for going to a conference or visiting some other laboratories. With media grant, you can cover, for example, publication fee of your paper article, as long as the results are outcomes from your fellowship. And you can also, for example, pay for your web page development. And then we have different member directories which can help you networking. We have certain surveys, we do different analysis, and we also organize events. This one is one of those. And we also have awards in which we do recognize efforts and achievements of our members. We participate in different initiatives, which you can see all here, which have different team, let's say so. We usually promote diversities. We try to connect our researchers with inventors with the intention to bridge the research and business and so on. Two very cute or very nice initiatives are also the books on the left. You can see left down corner. There are two books which have been published by our association. One is about Marie Curie herself, and the other one is about a guy who did deciphering the code during the Second World War, but we can see what's his name at the end because I can't remember now. I'm apologizing for that. So we have different events, career development series. We do, as I already told you, try to bridge with businesses. We call different innovators. We are having events regarding what happened to the MCAA fellows and so on. The topics which we cover in those events are the mostly science communication, career development, and research funding. And the types are usually chapter or working group meetings, but we also have events and social events, public outreach events, like the one we are witnessing today. So far we have organized more than 120,000 events and more than 6,000 attendees. This year, unfortunately, due to the COVID, we couldn't meet in person, so we had our first virtual conference, which was held in this March, online, which was very goodly attended. And we also have different partners and collaborators, Eurodoc and Claire and so on, Euroscience, Academy of Science, and others. For the last slide, I just snipped a webpage of our Croatia chapter. So anyone who has a Marie Curie Fellow in Croatia can join this chapter, or any Croat who has this fellowship anywhere in the world can join our chapter. At the moment, we have 88 members. Most of them are abroad. However, there are some of us also in Croatia. Membership is free. All you have to do is send me an email and ask me to join you with our chapter. And I would also use this opportunity to tell you that at the moment, our association is offering free of charge LinkedIn licenses and Coursera licenses. So in case you're interested in LinkedIn learning, you can tell me afterwards or write me an email so you could fill out the form to get a free license until end of the November. And this is the book of the Marie Curie, and thank you for your attention. This is our MCAA board for the moment. And I would like to see the name of the book that I told you, and I cannot see. Yeah, so it's Alan Turing. So we have a book about Marie Curie, and we have a book about Alan Turing, and they are really nice. They are on English, but so if you speak English, I think they will be very interested to you. So with this, I will finish my introduction of MCAA, and I will call Professor Vernesa Smolčić to give us her keynote speak. So she's a professor of physics, astrophysics at Faculty of Science here in Zagreb. And the reason why I asked her, and she kindly accepted our invitation to give us a keynote speak, is because she's both a Marie Curie Fellow and she also got the ERC grant. So since we have panel about ERC later on, I thought she would be a really perfect person to tell us a little bit about her scientific and journey, how she reached those grants, and how they influenced her science career. So Vernesa, please, the floor is yours.